Hi, in today's video lesson, you will learn how to determine percentiles and locate them under the normal curve. Which of the following expressions are you familiar to? First honor, top 10, or a score of 98%? So I'm sure all of them are familiar to you. So recalling basic statistics, these are expressions of order. So they indicate relative standing. In real life, many people want to belong to a high level in terms of relative standing. In our previous lesson, we learned how to compute the Z-score based on means and standard deviation for both sample and population. So the resulting Z-scores allowed us to read the corresponding areas or probability using the standard normal table. So suppose that we know the probability this time. What is the corresponding Z-score? For example, where is 95% under the normal curve? That is the use of percentile. So it's as if you're asking, what is the 95th percentile of something? So what is a percentile muna? For example, in a test, in algebra, no, you got a score of 82 and you want to know how you fared in comparison with your classmates. If your teacher tells you that you scored at the 90th percentile, it means that your 90% of the grades or 90% of the grades were lower than yours and 10% were higher. So if the relative frequency histogram were used to show the scores, the 90th percentile would be located at a point such that 90% of the area or the total area under the relative frequency histogram lies below the 90th percentile and 10% lies above. So kung sinabi naman ng teacher mo na you scored at 99 percentile, so it means na you are above 99% of your classmate. That is the use of percentile. So let us have example number 1. We find the 96th percentile of a normal curve. So we have 5 steps no, on how to find the 96th percentile of a normal curve. The first step is we draw a normal curve from left shade the 96%. So mag-uumpisa tayo sa left. Let's draw first the normal curve, of course. So assuming no, that this is a perfect normal curve. Okay. So, syempre, may hati siya sa gitna. And, sabi niya dito, from left, no? Knowing that the left side is already 50%, so, let's shade the left side. And, the right side naman, yung kukuhanan natin is another 46%. So, that makes it a 96%. Assuming, no, that this is 96%. Ma'am, paano niyo po nalaman na 96% yun? Of course, in step 1, it's all just an assumption, no? Kung parang more or less, ganito yung itsura ng figure natin. Ayan. So, of course, we draw or we write mu symbol sa gitna. Okay. After that, after drawing the normal curve, let's move to next step, which is step 2. We just simply express the percentage as decimal. So, nung grade 10 kayo, alam ko, naalala nyo pa yung percentile, decile, quartile. Sa quartile natin, out of 4 siya, right? Kaya nga quarterly. So, sa decile naman, out of 10. And sa percentile, syempre, from the word itself, percent, out of 100 naman siya. So, we have 96%. So, 96% in decimal is equivalent to 0.9600. And then, for step 3 naman, we split 0.96, no? So, for step 3, we will either add or subtract 0.5 depending on our percentile. So, kung 96% siya and it's above 0.5 or 50 percentile, that means we will subtract 0.96 to 0.5 and the answer is 0.4600. For step 4, of course, yung 0.4600, syempre kukunin natin yung z-score netong 96%. Syempre kailangan natin yung 0.46 na area from the mean up to the specific z-score. We will get it by using the z-table. So, 0.46, paano natin siya kukunin? Pabaliktad lang din. So, titignan naman natin, dito naman tayo magsisimula sa mga areas. So, we find 0.46. If wala man siya doon, we get the nearest, the nearest area of 0.46. So, kung napapansin nyo dito, meron tayong area na, ayan, 0.4599 tsaka 0.4609. So, which is nearer? Is it 0.4599 or 0.4608? Of course, your answer is likely to be 0.4599. It's just one step away or 1 unit away from 0.46 compared to 0.4608, which is 8 units away, no? So, after identifying the closest, or closest area, kukunin na natin yung sa top niya and sa bandang left niya. So, ano sa tingin yung corresponding z-score? So, dito sa left side, it is 1.7 and dito sa taas naman, it's 0.05. Therefore, the corresponding z-score of the nearest area 0.4599 is 1.75. For our last step, of course, we locate z equals 1.75 and draw a vertical line and shade the left of 1.75. So, we draw again a normal curve for our last step. So, we draw a normal curve and then, ayan. So, this is mu, no? This is mu. Pakilagay na lang yung mu sa baba, tulad nito. And then, we locate 1.75. So, saan siya banda? Assuming that this is 1, 2, and this is 3. So, 1.75, it's between 1 and 2, right? So, it's closer to 2. Assuming this is here, 1.75. I'm sorry for my drawing because I do not have a stylus pen ba yun? Yung tawag doon. Anyway, and then we shade, no? We shade the 96%, which is, and then pakisulat na lang din sa ilalim ng vertical line, dito banda, ayan dyan, dito banda, yung 1.75. And therefore, we conclude that the 96th percentile, we conclude that the 96th percentile is z equals 1.75. So, ganun lang kadali. So, let's now move to our last example. We find the 38th percentile of a normal curve. So, this time, it's below 50th percentile, no? So, you know the steps. We have 5 steps. The first step is we draw, no? We draw the normal curve. Ayan. So, after drawing the normal curve, we identify the 38% of, syempre, from left to right, lagi tayo. So, yung masashade lang, for sure, is yung left side. Let's assume, no, that this part is 38%. So, let's shade it. So, assumption lang lahat ng to, no? First step, syempre, hindi pa natin alam kung nasan yung z-score niya. And after that, of course, is we express percentage into decimal. So 38% is also equal to 0.3800. After that, we either subtract, no? Subtract 0.5 to the area, or we subtract the area from 0.5. Since 0.38 is lower than 0.5, therefore we subtract 0.5 to 0.38, and our answer is 0.12. So, since it is below the mean, no, kaya isusubtract natin yung 0.5 sa 0.38. Yung kanina naman, since it is above, no, above the mean, therefore, sinubtract natin yung area sa 0.5. So, remember, laging subtract tayo, no? It's either 0.5 to the area or area to 0.5. So, after that, for our next step, fourth step, since we're finding the area of 0.212, so let's identify, no, kung nasan yung nearest area niya. So, saan ba banda? So, we have 0.12. Dito, meron tayong 0.1179 and also 0.1217. Which is closer, do you think? 0.1179 or 0.1279? So 0.1179 is how many units away from 0.1200? So it's 21, no? 21 units. While 0.1217 is only 17. So therefore, we will pick 0.1217 as the nearer, no? Nearer area. Therefore, the corresponding z-score is 0.3 and the last digit is 0.01. That makes it the z-score 0.31, no? So 0.31. But the question is, why is this negative? What's your idea? So yung kanina positive siya, no? Bakit kaya siya positive? So, negative po siya dahil nasa left side siya, na? And we know that the z-scores on the left of our mean is always negative. And the right side, bandang right ng mean natin, the z-scores are always positive. Kaya positive yung kanina. Yung ngayon naman is negative kasi dito siya banda. So, since the 38th percentile is z equals negative 0.31, we can now draw the normal curve, no? Exactly. So, if this is the normal curve, this is mu. Okay. So, if this is 1, 2, and 3, where do you think is negative 0.31? Is it closer to the mean or closer to 1? Of course, it is closer to the mean. 1/3, 1/3. Ayan, approximately here. So, we can shade this portion. Ayan. And we can say that this is, no, hindi lang kasya. Yung dito banda, no, pwede nyong isulat sa ilalim niya is negative 0.30. Kailangan nata, bumili na ako ng pen. 0.31. Ayan. So, ganun lang kadali. So, as summary, no, we can say, we will add, no, we will subtract, rather, we will just subtract 0.5 to the area if the area is lower than 0.5, syempre, and we subtract the area to 0.5 if the area is higher than 0.5. Ganun lang siya. Kung sino yung mas malaki sa 0.5, siya yung isusubtract natin. So, percentile, we can use percentile get the corresponding, you can use the concept of percentile to get the corresponding z-score, no? Z-score of a certain area. So if you have question, you can ask me sa classroom, sa loob ng classroom, or you can comment down below, or you can PM me. So that's it. Thank you and God bless.